Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be learning about chests. This is a chest. I'm sure most of you know what this is. At least you might not. So a chest is what's used to hold things. It's pretty cool. There's also a thing called a hopper. A hopper transmits things from one chest to another. For example, if I have this chest here, and then I had and I wanted a chest from this chest to move down to the bottom chest. I'm going to place a hopper. Now I can place my stone blocks in there, and they slowly go down the hopper to this chest. It's very useful in storage systems or things like that. If you want to go up, you need a bubble elevator, which has soul sand at the bottom, and it just kind of buoys you up. This. And yes, and so chests can also be transmitted by going sideways. If I have this chest and I have a hopper attached to it, and I right click on the chest, the hopper is going to be feeding into there. So now I can place a chest up there, and it will still move into here. So it's very useful. Another thing that's useful for these sorts of chests is a comparator. A comparator is one of the most useful redstone components. If you have a block, it just continues. It just continues the signal. So this signal is the same thing as this signal. However, if I place a block over here, it's gonna stop it because this power is greater than this power. So that's gonna continue. However, if I have the same thing over here, it's gonna do basically the same thing, except it's gonna have subtraction mode. So you see, it subtracts this from this. So in the normal mode, it detects if this one's greater than this one, and then if this power is greater than that power, it continues the signal at the same strength, just like if there's no power here. Subtraction mode, it subtracts the power of this from this. So it'd be 13 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13 minus 5, which is 8. So it will output a power of 8. From that, it's just going to continue on. Another use of hoppers are Another use of comparators are chests. They can detect how much items are in a chest. If I put everything in here, it's going to detect that there's something coming out. Depends on the amount of items in there. It's very useful with repeaters or in things like redstone. But it's very useful in things like with things like repeaters. So it just if there's just one item in there, it's going to continue, and it's also useful for getting people to put their items in there. So the final thing that we have is a trap chest, which we can use to make a trap. This is a trap chest. What it does is, when somebody views it, it outputs a power, including down like a pressure plate. When something opens it, you see it has that little red thing. So down, up, is out. So since it's only one player viewing it, it's only gonna output one. So you definitely put Peter there. Now I'm gonna for the last thing, I'm gonna show you a trap that you can make with this. So if we have we can have some pistons along the walls here, like this. And you can put lava in the middle too if you want to be mean. But we do want to protect the treasure. This is just gonna be a fake. So we put another 3 over here, as well as some stone. So now, since we have these, we're gonna place a redstone torch. We can place a redstone torch here. Sorry, we're gonna place a we're gonna place some redstone dust and then a redstone torch, because it needs to be redstone dust leading up to that before this. It needs to be, and then we can place this along here. Just like this. Ta-da! There we go. Now we got kind of a pathway. You don't if you want to make it this small, you don't really need these. This is just added effect. Then we can make some sort of hallway. So now when it opens up, I fall down here. You can make a pit or something like that, fall into a trap or things like that. But this is basics of using redstone. You can also just use a regular chest and trap somebody else's house like this. So whenever they put something in one of their chests, it can attach TNT to the back. So one last thing that we can do is TNT. TNT is this block. It's kind of like dynamite. If you attach a redstone signal to it, it goes off. Or if you use flint and steel, like that. Of course, it won't explode bedrock or other really very blast resistant things. But it's quite useful, I guess, in mining. So there you go. This is an example of trap that you can use with chests and